fence over there, I don't think you can see it yet. That little fence over there is where we're heading. This is where we're going to. A little piece of history act off in here. Behind me is the main cemetery. This is a Civil War cemetery that we're at, by the way. And the way that I found this, I mean, a lot of this, I mean, it's a bunch, there's some, you know, graves past the Civil War out here, but a lot of it is Civil War out here. And the way we found this, that cemetery back there, me and a friend of mine, we love, I don't know what's weird, you know, if it's weird or what, but we love driving around looking at different cemeteries. And we happened to be out this way one day and found this place by complete accident. I mean, we were over there in the main cemetery, and we saw the dirt road. You see a dirt road right there. See, the main cemetery is over here. And you see this little dirt road right here coming in. We saw that, and we saw no signs telling us not to come back here, so we got curious. So we came back here and we saw this. Let me pull it up here and y'all can read it. I'll get the entire thing in the frame. There we go, put the entire thing in the frame, and then I'll sit here for a moment, and if I don't sit here long enough to read it for y'all, you can pause the video and read it all for yourself. Yeah, we found this place by complete accident. Like I said, there's several graves in here that are Civil War style. With those flags you see right here, if I remember right, those flags are marking unmarked graves where there's a body buried. Yeah, those are marking the unmarked graves of bodies out here. Some of the grave markers out here, and you can tell by looking at it, it's an old place. I like that tree. Even though it's dead, I think it's a cool looking tree. See, some of these cemeteries, some of these markers out here are so old. That right there is all you got for a marker. That's all you have to mark that there's a grave right there. I'm not sure if it's on that side or this side, but that's all you have marking the grave right there. There's one here. He served in the 27th Texas Cavalry, Confederate States Army, 1843, 1878. There's a marker. There's a Bonnie blue flag. I love this flag. If I remember right, I'm going to have to look up the history and make sure if I remember right, that flag is partly what's based off of, the Texas flag is based off of that one. But you see how that headstone looks? This is the actual headstone for him. Give you an idea as of how old this cemetery is. See, look at that. The old marker. Now you can't even read that one anymore. Somewhere off in here is something I found quite interesting. I think that's it right over there. They keep good care of this place though, that's for sure. At least it ain't abandoned. See, what is this saying right here marked out? Oh, that's what it is. They planted that here. Cool. So they've been planting stuff out here. That's, looks like bluebonnets. I don't know if it's that one over there or this one over here. Either way, I'm going to look at it. Look at both of them. That one looks like they've added dirt to it not too long ago. Looks like they've added dirt to it not long ago. I wonder if it's like, I wonder if there's any parts off in there. Like if there's any bodies and stuff buried in here nobody knows about. This is it. This is it. See, this is all the cemetery here. There's another grave right there I'll go check out, but look at this one. This right here, this is what's buried here. This was buried in that spot right there. Gives the date of birth. but I don't see a date of death on there. It just says he was born in 2004. And that's where his scout's buried at. It says he was born in 2004, so I don't know when he died or what. I thought that was interesting that, you know, you have all these graves out here, and I'm sure there's probably some out here that's not marked right now. And there's another cemetery I need to go to. It's not too far from here. It's where Sam Houston's buried at. Y'all saw the grave and everything. Well, it used to be the grave of Stephen F. Austin. I gotta show y'all the current grave of Sam Houston. See, this one here, there's that marker there. And all that dirt built up right there. But I have no idea if this is a grave, if it's a garden or what, because that has no type of marking of any kind on it. No marking of any kind. There's another one over there like that too. Right there. There's another one like that. This one here, it says it died November 6, 1879 in Smith County, Texas. They were born in 1812. But the top part of the headstone's missing, so you don't know the name of the person here in that particular spot. This one here, Mrs. Elizabeth Baker Ashcroft. Born in North Carolina, November 8th, 1782. Died April 9th, 1873. Age 90 years, 3 months, 10 days. Pretty tree. I just like how those trees look. Even when they're dead, they're still pretty looking. They're still pretty trees even when they're dead. This may be a separate video compared to, hey, look here, here's another one. Got the national flag here. And that one is James F. Dark. Seal, 15th Texas Infantry, CSA. That's it. There's no other marking, just his name. I can look that up and do some research on it later. Get a picture of that real quick. It's gonna be a way to take a picture while I'm filming. Look at this one. This one's kind of cool. Father, mother, you got W.J. Smith, Mary Smith, 1836, 1926, 1816, 1877. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Granddaddy. And on the side here, you got names on the side here. Grandmother, Mary Smith, 17. All it says is grandmother Mary Smith, June 4th, 1795. Is that birth year, death year, or what? Now on this side over here, you got grandfather Henry Smith, July 28th, 1796 to 1878. No, 1796 to 1878. I see over here is 1795. And I know they're dead by now, because if that person ain't dead yet, man, they're old. Look at this one. This one's a newer one. It's been replaced, so you can tell, but look at that. Born 1797, died 1866. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll put the cemetery in a separate video, and then my other vlog in another one. Got it figured out. Got it figured out. Yes, sir. It's kind of a cool little area right there. James Moore says died, born 1790, died January 4th, 1862. So they probably died in this battle somewhere. Well, no, Jane Moore, so No, they went down in battle because the women weren't in the military back. Well, I mean, they were in the military, but they were disguised as men. That one. You can read that one at all? It says here, born February 6th, 1815, South Carolina. Died November 26, 1875 in Texas. So they were born in 1815, died in 1875. I can't read the name. Let me try again and see if I can read the name of it. William Green. So they came from North Carolina. William M. Green. Look at that. William N. Green. I wonder if that's any family to kid behind a camera. You know, because they came from that area. Well, I don't know, it depends on if he has... Look at these. 1787, 1867, 1788, 1862. Born in Virginia, born in South Carolina, but died in Texas. 1834, 1899. That one's born in 1860, died in 1888. 1888 is when they died. Mrs. Morning Wood. Huh. Morning Wood. Born November 28th, 1807. Died June 29th, 1877. Mr. Matthew Wood. Born July 1st, 1805. Died January 5th, 1876. Parents of Mrs. Sally Rice. Their name is Morning Wood and his is Matthew Wood. It's kind of cool. Random real barrel here. Okay, sometimes some of these have, you know, names on both sides. But see, there's a lot of unmarked graves out here, too. A lot of them. I'm probably walking across some of them without you knowing it. Martha Green Smith. Born November 21st, 1841, died March 15th, 1926. One of the first ones I've seen out here that died in 19 something. There's another one I ain't seen yet. Look at that. Francis Young Smith. Private Company C, 14 Texas Infantry, Confederate States Army, March 9th, 1824 to July 8th, 1912. So he joined in 1824. There's his actual headstone. Let's see, he joined the 14th Texas in 1828, and this one was, what Texas? There's another one over here I didn't see already. Here's another one. Captain, Company C, 14 Texas Infantry, 1816, 1817. So, Company C, 14 Texas, and he is Company C, 14 Texas. Frank Smith, 14 Texas. William Smith. They're probably related somehow. And you got this one here. Frank Johnson. Frank Johnson Company F-10 Locks, Texas Cavalry, Confederate States, 1846 to 1884. So those people, some of these people were very rare and actually lived through the Civil War. Well, not rare, you know, but still, you know what I mean. This one I wish I knew more about. Let's do some research on him. Okay, so 10 Texas, 110 Texas, 214 Texas, and this guy over here is with the 27 Texas. Company H, 27 Texas Cavalry. Okay. And those are, since I missed the other ones, let me see if there's any other markers for that out here that I missed before I head on out of here. See, a lot of these people, you can tell they moved to Texas after the American Revolution, but before the Texas Revolution, before we became our own country and everything. Look at these two graves, y'all. That one and that one. They're both really, really old. Just the headstones, though. I mean, it's not like a tomb or something. It's just headstones. They're so old. It's so old. It's hard to read. $1873 is the date on there, and that one is 1777. Huh. I think that's what it says anyways. I don't know. It's so old. It's hard to read. You'd have to find a way to figure out who's who out here. That's what's sad. Some of these out here right there is all they say is infant. You know, that's all there is for the marker of her grave. It's just that right there. It just says Infant Smith. Because back then, I don't think, you know, today, like you have a stillborn or something, you still give them a name. Back then, I don't think they did. This is the newest one out here, 1913, 1930, I mean, to 2011, 1936 still alive, 1962 still alive. So them people are going to be buried out here when they pass. That's a more modern war. Look at here. I didn't see that because of the tree. Let's see inscriptions on this one. Right there, born December 31st, 1851. Died January 25th, 1884. Okay. But yeah, this is one last look at the entire little entrance here. Show y'all that before I walk out of here. A little scan of the area again. Come back over here and show y'all this. And so now y'all know where the little piece of history is I was bringing y'all to. So yeah, I think it's kind of cool. Go find somewhere else to kill sometime. I still got time to kill, so I'll be back.